Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, Legendary Edition. So now I gotta debate what I want to do. Because we have Thane's Quest, we have some Mars Quest, we have the Lair of the Shadow Broker. Tower thing I'm not doing yet. You know what? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some Thane's Quest and some Mars Quest. Hopefully I don't get sidetracked after that. Joe Shadowbroker? And maybe the next one. I know I keep putting it off. I forgot to skip that. Anyway. Oh, hold spacebar to sprint. Oh, that's something I'm pretty sure we knew by now, but thanks, game. Take Thane and Garrus so that way we have sniper buddies. Yeah, I didn't give him shredder ammo because it's not really that great.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads.
What a shame.
Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Well, let's go see Bailey. Bailey.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Oh, really?
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Commander.
Laugh it up, Garrus.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake and you should fix the problem yourself.
The couch is a say, fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
Duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducks dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI
If
when you
I
talk
can
to him.
remember.
Sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Shepard.
Well, it depends. It depends how large it's depicted in, you know, games. But here's the thing. He hasn't killed anyone yet, so technically it's not a crime. Unless planning to kill someone is considered a crime in this universe. Because here's the thing, a lot of games,
I'm
it
Commander
depends,
Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
depends how games want to interpret that rule. Thank you, Subpale.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You
Put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything. Yet they are never seen.
Makes sense.
You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work with...
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
So here's the thing, if we ask about this, we skip this. So, we hit answer any of these ones. Yeah, we have to make sure we hit this one.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy and we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Bang. Oh, maybe it's theories.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad
I
news.
guess it stays. Huh.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Used to be
Yeah,
if
right.
you
When
chose
Kellum
the
finds
wrong
out what
one,
I've done, I won't live long.
that choice
And I
was
can't do
gone.
anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the holo. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other holos. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Let's head back to Bailey.
I don't know if that thing's in my ship or what. Anyway, back to Bailey.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight.
Well, I am.
I'm lucky Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here. Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. What the hell are you two?
Yep. Best answer.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything. Spectres are above the law. We clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now, fortunately, I'm not after you. You contracted an assassin. Who's the target?
Joram Talid. A Turian. He's running for office. Lives in the 800 blocks.
Thanks. You won't see us again. No offense, but you're a problem below my pay grade.
That may go down in history as the shortest interrogation ever.
Best button. I'm a Spectre.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram. Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new council with humans and yes men. Anderson does his best to be diplomatic, but they act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
Wasn't that the whole thing at the end of Mass Effect 1? We're going to start a human-run council led by a human shellman. It's like, wait, what? Where's the rest of the council then? Why is the rest of the council aliens? It doesn't make sense. The end of Mass Effect 1 into Mass Effect 2 doesn't make logical sense. Like, it's like they thought that was a good idea, but then they retconned it, and they never changed the end of it. Even into the Legendary Edition, it's like, couldn't you have changed that to be a bit more flowing? No? Okay. Confuse the people, then.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Wherever the 800 blocks are. I mean, if you think about how big the Citadel is.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
He has a blood-packed bodyguard.
The darkest
That's
corner with the
sus.
best view. I'm on Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
And he's just gone.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
I will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt. And don't forget, my friends, there are treasonous elements in our own house. The humans seize power by themselves, but they can't hold on to it without the support of the lesser races. This doesn't stop here.
Did you just call them
I
lesser
won't rest
races?
until the humans have been removed from power.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Lesser
I'm
race.
following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Yeah, we basically have a mission where all you do is just walk, follow, and make sure you keep targeting your sights.
Do you have the target?
I've got him.
Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. Target in sight.
I like how you can open the door down though.
No sign of trouble.
Right, I can totally go open that door. Keepers. Oh, he's making a run for it.
I see him. Stay close, Shepard. I'm following.
He's forward.
What's he doing?
I can't have you update.
I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know of no problem so far.
Hey, look, more blood path.
Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Take me home.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
Just because I can.
I see him.
Okay. I see him too. Whoop.
Kolyat!
Oh, seasick! Ow!
Thane,
I saw.
he's heading to Talid's apartment.
Kolyat.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Thane came hundreds of light years to talk to you. C-Sec can give you 5 minutes, can't they?
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Level up, Thane powers, Thane outfit, heavy pistol.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within CSEC.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
I think I prefer the Renegade option. Well, he works for you. No, not for CSEC, but for you. How would I even open that door? Wait, before we leave. Almost forgot about it. Almost forgot about it. Hi. Now you show up.
I can't believe these humans. No fly lists? What have they turned this place into?
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
A human. Your kind is always shoving your way in to solve the galaxy's problems, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I did to deserve that.
You didn't. Not personally, anyway. Since your kind took over the council, they've added new security checks and travel restrictions, all to keep us safe, they claim. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
They'll take
Maybe
this.
these would work. They're new transit IDs.
How did you get those?
If you don't want them, I could just take them back.
No, I'll take them. With thanks. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
And that's done. You could talk to the CSEC customs officer. I forgot that was an option. But no, that's finally done. I've been waiting in my inventory for X amount of times. Right. Okay, now we're gonna go. Wait, first thing.
Yes?
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Now we're gonna go to Omega. Turing Quest. Alright, that means we did things. Well, gotta go talk to Thane after this. Anything I should know?
How may I help?
Is there anything I should...
Anything else?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Wait, is my... yes, it is, isn't it? So this should be what, 6 out of 5? Nope, this is 5 out of 5. Huh. I had 5, so it's alright. Oh well. More damage with the pistol. Well, let's go talk to Thane. Thane's one of the few I probably haven't actually ever romanced because, well, Mass Effect 3. Same with Jacob, Mass Effect 3.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to
Dialogue.
talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Well, I mean, Blasto, the jellyfish.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Well, luckily Earth's not at that point yet.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance.
Yeah,
what changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Well, fine, I'll come back. Though I would say there are a few countries that are getting pretty close to needing to resort to what he said, though. Fighting over food and water and scarcity because of the overpopulation. That's also because, you know, some countries don't know how to enforce keeping populations in check. I mean, I'm not saying China had the right idea, but if your population gets too large and you don't have the resources to sustain it, then you're gonna have problems. It's, I mean, think of it as an RTS. You don't have the resources to maintain your, it's like Warcraft 3. You don't have the resources to maintain your your upkeep, basically.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Always. But I haven't forgotten our... Assuming you're still interested.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
And the only person I really have to talk to right now is Thane. Because Garrus is locked into that, Jack's locked into that, Miranda's locked into that. Towie, I can't really advance conversation until after the thing. Grunt's done, Jacob's done, Morden's done. Tomorrow we need to do her thing, so yeah. We're basically locked on things for now. Feed the fish. Look at the space hamster. Space hamster. I feel like I'm still missing a fish. I'm also missing like a ship here. I don't know where. I feel like I'm missing a ship anyway. SFR2 collectibles. I need to verify this. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I'm missing that one. Okay. Basically, I'm missing, the Korean ship that's on Towie's loyalty quest. And that's all we're really missing. Okay. I don't know if there's a Google Doc on the checklist for this. Let's see. Oh, that's literally everything. Can I go to cabin decoration? Right, those. Oh, they does count out the ships in that one, though. Okay. Well, we're just missing that ship. Gotcha. Not sure about the fish. I feel like you could be missing a fish or two. But maybe I'm thinking of Mass Effect 3. Okay, anyway, back to Omega, finally. We have quests to turn in and stuff. We actually have quests to do, though, too. Oh, yeah, that's tomorrow's thing. So it's very close. Yeah, it's just slightly different close. Then it has that one. Anyway, Ghost and tomorrow. Still need 2 more levels. Still need at least another level. What to do with you? Well, you have Reeve. That should simplify things. So, more power recharges, more weapon damage. Yeah, I'm always for weapon damage. Reeve, yes, all the Reeve. Heavy Reeve or heavy Reeve? Heavy Reeve, probably. They're giving her both an assault rifle and a submachine gun.
Is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Probably.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
I was down there on a mission. The Vorcha were just in the way.
Remind me not to get in your way. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
Are the Vorcha gonna be a problem from here on out?
Not as bad as they used to be. They breed fast, but they die young. As long as we keep them controlled, we'll be fine.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Get on managing those Vorcha. Ish. Maybe I should have brought Jake on.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
I bet Mr. Antel would be very interested in this information. And in finding out who wanted it.
You wouldn't. Would you? It's not for me. A lot of people want a leg up on Arya, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it. If Anto or Arya found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Arya will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Arya in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sal. We have to get out of here.
Trying to get a leg up on Arya. Right. Good luck with that.
Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepherd Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett announced that no arrests.
The end is now.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated.
Tentatively excited. Welcome humans courteously. Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
Man. Yeah, it's a point, man. Oh, well, yeah.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
Wow, you guys can team up and start hunting down the criminals.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation.
Oh, we tried the shops, nothing new.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistment was followed by a...
Come on, let me in.
I'm in an important business meeting.
You can't fool me.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Hi, Arya.
What do you need? This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next. Let me see.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Well, then, let's go talk to Patriarch. Let's go talk to Jim Cummings again. Oop. The pirate room is locked. Wrong way. We want to go this way. The lower level.
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon.
It's probably the hand. Probably going Kendrick next. What's up?
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
Pour me a drink. Hold the poison.
Oh yes, I heard about my predecessor's little scheme. I'm very glad you survived. I've been instructed to give you drinks on the house. Rest assured that they will contain no illicit ingredients you haven't asked for.
Well, where are my drinks?
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I
I'll just
serve?
have something to
Of
drink.
course.
See, it's blue and not green. Oh no.
You again. Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad.
Fun times.
Perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Patriarch says hello.
Nice one. Okay, well, let's go back in, shall we? Sent 2 guys. Ooh.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed.
There was 2 blood-packed mercenaries.
Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Yeah, we helped him, and then he's just gone for it. So yeah, either he goes out and dies heroically, or he stays here and, well, he leaves here apparently. But hey, we made him feel like a Krogan by, you know, taking out 2 mercs.
And the only one around is that screeching prophet and a few Vorjas scratching for food.
Anyway.
Arya wants to speak with you. She heard you took on the Bloodpack assassins yourself.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Note how she said that.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Whatever
Our history is Omega's
you
history.
want is yours.
Long, bloody, and always ending in
Deal
my
with.
favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting. Well, let's move on.
Do you need something else?
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
We friendly enough to talk about who you were before Omega?
You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you.
So why keep it secret?
No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage.
You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up?
I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone.
I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past?
I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off.
You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important.
I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost. Or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping.
All right, I'll drop it.
Better luck next time.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Okay, well, Samar's daughter.
I seen a Vorcha shoot a man. Oh no! It was another Vorcha.
I see no fortress shoot him there. Oh no, it was another fortress.
Come on, let me in.
End is not.
Ah yes, so there's the thing. I'll be right back before we deal with this current thing. Okay, where were we? Something about Omega, Samara's loyalty quest? Yes, maybe. Hi.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
There's only one thing that really bothers me, is the fact that, okay, so we're gonna put basically apartments for them to stay in. And there's only like literally one apartment. It's like right off the main street. How do you have, why is there only one apartment? Like, the placement of things doesn't make sense.
I'm looking into this on my own authority.
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Well, let's see what we have. We have a note.
I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Neff made that. From some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never bargained.
Try to figure out what it is. Because it doesn't look... It looks very sus, doesn't it? From that angle. Looks slightly better with the light, but from this angle, yeah, okay then.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 34. 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me
I
like
sort of
that.
wish they had better,
We kissed tonight.
you know, better holo technology in Mass Effect. Because this whole, it flickers excessively and hurts my eyes too.
Read the middle entry.
No.
No one's ever looked at me like
Read
that.
the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She kills with sex, and I have no plans to sleep with her.
Perhaps you have a right to be glib, Shepard, but caution is wise here. Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since when people huddled around fires at night.
Basically, sorry, vampires.
Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get
I
over there.
tried doing this
I agree.
bad.
We can
just
talk
'cause I
more
haven't
once we're
done
there.
that. Because it's obviously stupid to try doing it that way. So that's why we might try this.
End is not.
I don't think I've ever done such the wrong way. I mean, I've done such. I've gotten more. I've chosen more. I've chosen more.
Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see her return, others believe her false death was a betrayal.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Could have just had Garrett set up a sniper
You
position.
must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Kinky.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morant will disappear.
Yeah,
if you're the
any
least bit
mistake.
unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard,
Sounds like I need to say.
thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
I'm just gonna hide out here behind the trash pile. Save.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Well, if we score some tickets.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to...
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
You want in on this transaction? Hey, I don't care if it's you or this bitch. I just like good times.
Well, here's a good time.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
I don't know why they amuse me so much. Like, I hate this
I don't
place.
talk to people.
And like everyone in it. And I hate it like every night like over again.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
Why can't I talk to you? You are the
I
best.
love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
And the opposite.
Hi again. I already said I loved you, though.
Oh, that's
You're breathing on my drink.
great.
It's hot. Sweaty. Perfect.
Oh,
The music
my.
here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it. Oh. Are you still here?
Apparently I am.
You're an interesting one. I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
Every night I hate all of them again. That's great.
I don't talk to people.
Oh god, they were all over the place.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The two words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
I love this place. I love everyone here.
Something I can do for you, lady?
It's been an eternity since I was in a club.
Thanks for sharing. Go away. I really got nothing to say to you.
Seriously?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I screwed up. Terminal and eternity. Not eternity terminal. Duh. Take two.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Oh. Are you still here?
You're an interesting one.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Lots of money.
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
I hate this place and everyone in it.
No thanks.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but
And
they
you
look...
got an idea?
A round of drinks shows that you
Maybe.
appreciate...
Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
I wish I could save before doing this, you know.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
How about just the
I'm
cars?
fascinated by Justicars.
I'm not.
But you're an Asari. You must have some opinion about them.
I said I don't want to discuss it.
Maybe we have the same kind of situation with our families. I grew up on the streets, fighting for every scrap of food. I never knew my parents.
That sounds exciting.
How about your family?
I don't have a family.
And that's I like how we ask these questions, and it's almost like they don't work.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses.
So I can ask them.
It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
You wouldn't have heard of anything I like.
You think my taste in music is shallow?
Is my opinion that important to you?
It must be. I'm talking to you. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There must be some good artists on Omega.
I really can't imagine anything good here.
You can find beauty in the darkest places. Even here.
Something I should know, but had forgotten. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I'm not changed by the places I go. They're changed by me.
That's impressive. You know what? I'm gonna get us some drinks. The least I can do to pay you back for all the wonderful conversation.
Congrats, you bought her out. And then she was gone. Mission failed. Yeah. I wonder if I
We
could
failed.
have done that.
She was alerted and she got away.
I will not have a chance like this for another 100 years. How many
people will die in the meantime. I will have to find her another day. You'll excuse me if I don't want to talk about this. Shall we return to the main floor of Afterlife?
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Let me know when you are ready.
Congrats, you failed. Anyway, let's retry that. Yeah, the problem though is it took long to actually fail that.
Something I can
I
do
should
for
go.
You? Whatever. I really got nothing to say to you.
Dialogue went too fast. I pressed bomb button.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet?
In a club?
That is. I just need a terminal.
Thanks for shit. I really got nothing
Oh
to
my god. I'm pressing buttons too fast. Gonna smash my head on the desk. Hi.
Something I can do for you, lady?
Is there a public extranet?
In a club?
That is a pretty...
I get by on public.
That's a tough...
Hey, Floyd.
Yeah? Hurry.
It's hot. Sweaty. Perfect.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Lots of good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? The woman thinks she's tough.
Tougher than you.
Next. Always fun.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the
Let's do
shadows.
this the actual
Why don't you come
proper
sit
way.
with me?
I do like how there's some recovery options.
Some nights I
using
come here and
your
there's no one interesting to talk to.
renegade points.
Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Yeah, it's basically that. It's that whole thing of just tell the person what they want to hear. You know. Oh, it's alright. I'll take that.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like it.
Nice statue.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Okay, I think we looked at most everything. Nice kitchen you got, Hill. Okay. Let's
I
hit.
love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
Yeah, but I'm the stronger.
Compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this.
Embrace each other.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
By the way, you screwed up.
I'm not the victim you were hoping for.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morin!
Mother.
Do not call me that!
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
So, yeah, you could get more, but doesn't really carry over as good into Mass Effect 3. Besides, more gives you Dominate. It isn't bad, but Samara gives you Reach, which is probably a lot better than most herbs. So, yeah.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave
Why
this
do I
place
get
and get
biotic
on with my
punch?
life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Yay, level. Tomorrow, power, very good outfit. So, I think that's, yeah, looks like that's how fine it is. Anyway, that's how it. Power's on point. Money.
The Council has pledged to search far and wide for the perpetrators of the attack. A move that should not surprise anyone. A message for those who carried out the attack on the colony. Well done. Don't give those up.
So let's see what we got. Stop the Collectors, Reaper, Play the Shadow Brokers, the Batterium Arrival. Not bad. Making progress.
2 years since the destruction of the Destiny
Making.
Ascension, planning for the fleet of the new
Alright, now we need to go
Citadel
back to
Defense
the
Unit
normal
have
thing.
reached another
And talk
impasse.
to both
The
Thane
Asari
and
Republic
Mara.
has ceded its share of defense responsibility to the Turian.
Yeah. I think we do Shadow Broken next time. Finally.
Commander, you've received a new message.
Of course I have.
How may I help you?
Is there
You
anything
have
I should
anything
know?
else?
That'll be
I'll
all.
be here if you need anything.
You're barely seasick. Hey, Shepard, just wanted to let you know the Drow Kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me. Everyone does some direction awards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if you're drilling mine or talking. I don't like it was too short not to. But I know if it took. Good luck out, though. Bailey. So we'll go talk to Joker first. Then we'll go, you know, back down, talk to Thang, talk to Samara, do the things. Hi, Joker.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I didn't talk to him after Thangs, did I? Whoops. Don't remember to talk to Joker more after you do a thing. Joker has the commentary. Seth Green has the commentary, I should say. I was so surprised the Hat Boy project never made it to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. The one where you can romance Joker. Is that the thing?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
I mean, the basically Asari
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Why can't I meditate and hold a small globe of bionic power? Yeah. Anyway, let's go talk to Thane. Hi, Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started
That's
speaking
quite
about a
bad
past
dialogue, if I
event as if
remember
you were
right.
watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring
pretty sure
at walls,
Kasumi
metal,
would.
and plastic?
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately, I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Well, here's the thing. If you could feel, here's the thing, your mind basically trick you into thinking that you're actually hurt and stuff, and your body can respond to that. So wouldn't that be bad? It's like that whole thing, those experiments they did back with the whole, okay, like this person's, we're gonna make this person think they're losing blood every drop, but it's not actually them losing blood every drop. And stupid things like that that they did. But yeah, so long as the person doesn't take the whole sensory deprivation mixed with things make it feel like stuff's happening, but yeah, it isn't happening, actually, but your body thinks it's happening.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
You don't seem to feel guilty.
Why should I? My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
But why did you use a laser sight in public sight? Like I mean, I do that a lot in Far Cry, because I know how Far Cry's AI works, and they aren't going to notice the laser sight. But like in actual reality, why would you use a laser sight in like a public sniping thing? That just gives you off.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I see.
I should get back to my duties.
We'll talk more.
I appreciate these chats we have.
Haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
Ben, let's go talk to Saeed. Why not? This is the wrong way, because that's grunt. Oh, well, we'll do a swoop over, see if they have anything new to say. Nope. Tower doesn't have anything to talk about until after we do the trip. Which really haven't done yet.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic. Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, two men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends. I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
I was hoping you had more things, like about our current, what we've done, but oh well. Did I research the assault rifle thing? No, I haven't. Said sour said, cause that's a thing. Most things only go up to 5. Okay. So next time we'll go back to Arium and do the Shadow Broker thing. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.